your kindness will be seen as a weakness to some people. And I'm learning now, I would rather be a bitch and have my needs met and make money and have grand opportunities come into my life than to be liked by people.
1, 2, 3.
What's up, y'all? Today's video is about knowing your fucking worth and not selling yourself short. I have to share with you how this lesson was taught to me today in a really uncomfortable way, but you know, better late than never. First of all, if you're new here, my name is Anila Sita, aka the spiritual bad bitch. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to the Bad Bitch Gang. This video is gonna make you feel hella empowered today. It's gonna be about knowing your worth in, you know, life, in the dating world, in just general things, and how much this shit is fucking important. Because if you don't learn this lesson, you're just gonna go through your life getting less than what you deserve and receiving less from life because of the fact that you have this belief system that you don't deserve the best. You do fucking deserve the best. If you're on this video, let me fucking remind you and tell you that you do deserve the best. You deserve value. You deserve abundance. You deserve the purest form of love that exists. All right, let's get into the story. So, I don't really know how I'm gonna do this without sounding like a bitch, but to be honest, I don't care about sounding like a bitch anymore. So what happened is, there's a company that reached out to me last summer. I just want to say that this is not specific to the people that I'm talking about in this video, but I'm just sharing it more so because it is a lesson, and I share everything that I go through for the sake of wanting to help people, because I think that these are valuable real life things that not a lot of us talk about. So there's a company that reached out to me last summer to work with me on my YouTube video for promotion, to get me to promote their stuff. And I have a rate that is technically like my minimum rate. Like, I don't like to go below that working with companies because of the value that I provide. I have built my YouTube channel over years. I have gathered this amazing community of people that I have on here. So I'm not gonna explain myself. I'm fucking valuable and I'm worthy, and I don't gotta even explain myself. This is another thing that I feel like us women do in order to like prove our worth, and I don't need to do it. I see my worth. If you see my worth, great. If you don't, bye bitch, I don't care. Anyway, so this company wanted to work with me, and essentially they said that they could only pay me a certain rate because they're a small business. Part of me was like, I'm gonna be nice, I'm gonna be kind, because I do believe in their mission. Like, I want to help them out, I like their company, I see the value. But on the other hand, I had a weird gut feeling that was telling me, don't sell yourself short, because when you sell yourself short, people start to think that that's your value, that it's less than where you're really at, and that's how the world will meet you, that's how people will treat you. But I didn't really listen to that feeling, because I was like, let's just do it. And you know, it was great for the experience. Now what's happened is, we agreed on a rate that is, like I said, significantly less than what I would usually charge on a video. And that is what we agreed for one video promotion. Now I've done another one for them, and they're basically saying that they've already paid me for this video with the last payment. But the last payment was for the last video. So essentially they're saying that the rate that they said, which was already less than what I would charge for one video, is actually for 2 videos after I've already done the work. I have spoken my truth, and I have emailed them, and I've been like, I'm not okay with this. This is not what was agreed upon. And I'm not necessarily sharing this to slam the company, because this very example here, it's not just about this company. It's like about just the overall thing in my life that I've been going through recently, of selling myself short, of not seeing my fucking value, but noticing that people around me seem to be seeing it because they want to work with me and they want to promote their shit on my videos, but me not fucking seeing my worth, and so I'm selling myself shorter than what I actually should be getting. And today was like final fucking straw for me, because I've had other examples in my life where this has happened, and I had to learn that people sometimes, it's actually not that they are taking advantage. Sometimes they are, but sometimes it's really a matter of you not seeing your worth. And that's kind of the point where I'm getting to, is like, I realized, oh wait a minute, I'm the one who doesn't see my worth. It don't fucking matter if other people don't see my worth. As long as I see it, then I will act in accordance with that and be non-negotiable with what comes into my life and what doesn't come into my life, with what I know of myself and the value that I see in myself. The reason why I wanted to share this story is because I had a conversation with my friend about this too in the dating world, and I realized that for me in the business world, I'm a lot like a scared little child. This is where I struggle with boundaries. It's actually not in the dating world. In the dating world, I have always been very non-negotiable with what it is that I'm okay with and what it is that I am not okay with. And this is kind of getting me to the point of what I wanted to share with you guys, and it's about boundaries and self-worth. I saw this thing recently that said boundaries, like setting boundaries with people, is actually not about saying no to life. It's actually about saying yes to the life that you deserve. It's saying yes to the treatment that you deserve. So every time you say to somebody, this isn't okay with me, you give them an opportunity to reach your level or to get the fuck out and let somebody else get in that is actually gonna match what it is that you offer and match your value. And the thing is that a lot of us, I feel, are scared. You know, we act out of a fear of thinking, if I don't give in to this now, or I don't say yes to this shitty treatment or shitty opportunity, then nothing else is gonna come along. And that truly comes from a lack mentality. And you guys know I'm always talking about the abundance mindset, which is that there is more than enough in this world for all of us. And you know, there's an abundance of people. So if some person doesn't meet your need, bitch, bye. Somebody else is gonna be able to meet your need. And you know what I found in my life is a lot of the time, it's not even about like kicking people out, because I've noticed sometimes people are genuinely unaware, and you have to let them know. You have to let them know where they can meet you. You have to let them know what it is that you expect. Same in a relationship. It's like you have to learn to advocate for yourself and to speak up for yourself. And I've been learning this lesson too within my relationship. I'm in a beautiful partnership right now. I really got no complaints there. It is absolutely miraculous and beautiful and everything I've ever wanted. And truthfully, every time I do speak up for myself, I am respected and I am honored and I'm treated with so much love. And I'm honestly trying to get this energy that I have in my dating life into my career, because I've noticed that there is a pattern in my life, in my career, of finding myself in positions where people are not seeing my value, people are not seeing my worth, and that's okay. But it's time for me to start being non-negotiable with that's not gonna cut it for me, and simply allowing the opportunities to come in that actually do match my worth. I did want to say though that in my relationship, I have become so empowered because of the healing work that I've done over the years. And I kind of noticed that it's, again, like I said, really advocating for yourself and knowing like what is okay and what is not okay, and not being afraid to say that. And you know, I had a live Zoom event recently where I met some of you who are, you know, hopefully watching my video right now. It was so beautiful to meet some people in my community, and I will probably be doing a full moon Zoom event around like manifestation and release and like a little live meditation. So look out for that on my Instagram, because I will be doing more of these Zoom events because I like to talk to you guys. I noticed on this Zoom event just how many of us women really have a fear of standing in our self-worth and what it is that we have to offer. May that be in our dating life, or may that be with our finances and our work, you know? I think it really boils down to the fact that, you know, women have not been empowered for that long. Like at the start of the last century, a woman's worth was determined by who she was married to. So if she was either a widow, like her husband had died, or she didn't have a husband, she was seen as worthless. So I think that it's something that's like genetically maybe still ingrained in us to not see our worth. And that's why I fucking do this shit, because I am so tired of us women not knowing our worth and settling for less when we should be getting more. And it's not just about women. I think it's just about life in general. And if you don't know your worth, trust me, some people do know your worth, but they're gonna try to, you know, give you as little as they possibly can. And I've noticed this with dating. As I was speaking to my friend as well about like dating and stuff, I asked her, what are you okay with and what are you not okay with this guy that she's currently seeing, that she's had some history with? And she had to really sit and told me she doesn't even know what that is. And I told her, you know, you need to figure that out. And I think that people will benefit from hearing this, because a lot of us, we just kind of walk through life blindly accepting whatever is kind of thrown our way, not realizing we can ask for more and not realizing that we do deserve more. And it's not always about being like toxic and throwing people away. I'm not really with that culture of cut somebody off if they don't see your worth. Sometimes you have to also just communicate certain things to people. Like, not everybody can read your mind. Not everybody knows what you need or expect. Same for me. I've had to communicate certain things when it comes to sex. Be like, look, this is what I need. Like, this is how my body works and I need this, you know? And yeah, it's understood and I'm able to receive that then. But if I don't even know what to ask for or where to set a boundary, then how can I expect like life to give me more if I'm not asking for more? Do you get what I'm saying? This whole thing with sex as well. Women, I personally find that we often do this thing where we give away our body to a man, expecting that he's gonna either fall in love with us or commit to us after we've done it. And you know what? If you want to have sex on your own terms because that's what you want to do and you're living your juicy fun life and you want to fucking hook up and you don't give a shit, then it's a different story. But if you know in your heart that you're emotional and that what you really want is a serious relationship, then why are you engaging in behaviors that are not going to get you to where you want to get to? I think that 9 times out of 10, giving your body away with the intention of winning someone over is not gonna work in your favor. And it's because you're going at it with the complete wrong energy of trying to prove your worth by engaging in a sexual act that you don't even want to do. Now again, it's a different story if you want to do it, but that's what you need to figure out for yourself. And I think that a lot of us, we don't really sit down, including myself when it comes to my business, we don't really sit down and say what's okay for us and what's not okay for us. And I've been learning recently that the greatest love that I have is to myself. Actually, the greatest love I have is for my inner child. And my inner child has been treated like shit. She's not been valued. Her worth has not been seen, but guess what? Mama Anila Sita is here to take care of baby Anila Sita and to hug her and to honor her and to listen to her needs and be like, what's okay with you? This is not okay with you? Don't worry. We're gonna tell these motherfuckers that that's not okay with us. And I don't care how it gets received. I don't care how that person responds. When you speak your truth, it is not about how the other person responds. It is about you being able to say what you need to say for yourself. And then let life take care of the rest. Let life show you if this person is compatible for you or if this opportunity works for you or if it doesn't. And I've definitely learned my lesson that I will never, ever sell myself short again when it comes to business, because what happens when you don't see your worth is people start to see you as just that, less valuable. And I'm not gonna do it anymore. And my friend even told me, you know, it's not even about being emotional with it, you know, like in dating too, we can often do this thing of like, why do they never see our worth? What the hell? Instead of getting mad that somebody's not seeing your worth, redirect. Re-fucking direct to a different place, to a different person, and realize that this is not personal. Somebody can only see your worth if they match that, if they have the same value. Somebody who's less than, like, they're only gonna be able to see you from their point of view, which is not meeting you at your fucking level. So don't take it personally if somebody doesn't see your worth, but recognize that you need to fucking see it first and foremost. And I'm speaking to myself right now because that's really been the biggest lesson this week. I get so pissed off at myself sometimes because I'm like, why did you do that? Why did you sell yourself short? You knew, you had a voice in your head that was saying you shouldn't do this. Look where it's gotten you now. Lesson learned, universe, thank you. Next. Let's move on to the next bigger thing, because there's abundance for us all and opportunities that are willing to give us everything that we really truly deserve, and we don't have to sell ourselves short. I just want to say, not meaning to throw anybody under the bus. The company, it's not about them. I'll see what they say when they get back to me. At the end of the day, I stood up for myself. The work has been done. I expect the payment to come through. And you know what? Whatever happens, I know in my heart I'm okay because I've done the work. Monetarily, I know what I am owed. So I trust that the universe is going to give me that money in one way or another. If it's through the company, great. If it's not through the company, it's gonna be in a different way. But I've learned my lesson. Your kindness will be seen as a weakness to some people. And I'm learning now, I would rather be a bitch and have my needs met and make money and have grand opportunities come into my life than to be liked by people. Because in the business world, it's not about being liked. It's a transaction, it's an exchange that's happening. So let's fucking see our worth. And when it comes to dating, I think there it gets a little bit more tricky, but it is kind of the same principle of really knowing what it is that you offer and always checking in with yourself and what is okay with you and what is not okay with you. And if certain things are not okay with you, don't be afraid to walk away. And if your needs are not being met, or you're starting to feel like you need to ask for something, you want more, ask for it and see what the universe does with that. See what the person does with that. And if they're able to meet that, amazing. And if they're not, then understand that even if they can't give you that, somebody else will. And you have to just trust in abundance and not be overly attached to a situation if it's disappointing or it's not giving you what you feel you deserve. So yeah, that's all I have to say for today. This was honestly just like a stream of consciousness video. Let me know if you guys like these videos. This is also very much tapping into like dark feminine energy, and I'm doing a lot of research right now on the dark feminine, and I will be making a video on that soon. So, you know, subscribe if you want to see it. Oh yeah, and follow me on Instagram for updates. I'm also going to be teaching a dance class in LA very soon. Might have already taught it by the time that I release this video, but yeah, I want to do that. Thank you so much for staying to the end of this video. I hope you got something from this. I hope it made you feel like the baddest bitch. I hope that you realize that you are the baddest bitch. I hope it makes you feel like you can do anything that you want to do, because you can do anything that you want to do. And I'm gonna leave it at that for today. I hope that you like this video anyways. Thank you. Bye bye.